Hi there, Kerry from the Soap Coach here, and I'm bringing you something completely different on this series of videos. So you may not know that I've also got a product-based business called The Dog and I, which has been running since 2016. Not much has changed since I started out the business because A, it was going really well, and still is, to be fair, and B, I've been focusing very much on the Soap Coach. So I have decided that 7 years on, it's time for a bit of a revamp, time for a change. I really need to align the two businesses a little more because at the moment they're both running quite independently. And I do, if I'm honest, find that quite difficult to get my headspace in either business at any one time. COVID and the cost of living has had quite a big impact on things. So what I could get away with several years ago, I'm now rapidly realising that I need to tighten up on some areas where I'm bleeding cash, probably, to put it bluntly. And also, additional income streams are more important now than ever. So I have decided that I'm going to bring you along for the journey. I'm going to call it The Dog and I, Revamp Diaries, Unveiling the Journey. The reason why I'm doing it is because I know that lots of you who have businesses need to make changes, maybe pivot a bit, which is, I know, a word that we got to know and probably not love very well during COVID. But it's really hard sometimes to see the wood for the trees. It can get a bit overwhelming and sometimes we can really overthink it. So I am on a mission to make the changes in The Dog and I, do it with the minimum fuss and do it fast, and share with you how I do it and what decisions I make along the way and why I'm making those decisions. So some of these videos might well be a little rough around the edges because I'm not going to map them out in too much detail because that takes a lot of time and I just really want to get on with the nuts and bolts of what I need to do. So where to start? So The Dog and I at the moment, I'm just going to, actually let me just share my screen. No, I'm not going to share my screen. I'm just going to tell you first. I've made a bit of a plan of action of what I need to do. And to do that, I need to, so I'm changing my customer base, I'm changing my niche, but I'm sticking to the same sort of products. So to give you some a bit of information on that. I'm currently selling just products for dogs. I do a lot of dog grooming products. Most of my niche is around soap for dogs, hence why I got into the teaching of soap making. And I'm looking to add a range for dog owners and horse owners, outdoor people, people who love walking, that kind of thing. So similar customer base, but an extension of products to extend into soap and skin care for people as well. So to do that, I've got quite a long list of things I need to do. First of all, I need to keep my existing customers, website visitors and wholesale customers up to date. So I'm going to show you in a moment how I've done that. I need to review my ideal customer, my mission, vision and values, and that will be in this video as well. And then further down the line, I need to update my website, amend my copy, and change all the messaging that's on there. I need to review my branding and my colours up to a point. I won't be spending too much time on that. I need to consider what products I will need for my new niche, and then I need to make them, obviously. Lots of decisions to make around that as well. I need to look at packaging, I need to look at photography, product descriptions, admin for all the human products, because there's quite a lot of that, as most of you will probably know. Review my SEO, create a catalogue for wholesale customers, use social media to promote and keep everyone updated, and get it all done as quickly as possible, as well as sharing with you along the way what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So there's quite a lot there, but I'm going to break it down into bite-sized videos as I do it so that you can see how it all works. And I'm just going to tell you one more thing. So, no I won't because I've lost my, my email that I sent out to everybody. The reason why I'm doing this is by telling you I'm doing it, I'm keeping myself accountable, which is really, really important. I'm also hoping, as I said, that other people will learn along the way from the choices that I'm making, and particularly not overthinking things and not letting procrastination get the better of you. Sometimes good is good enough. And yeah, that's kind of my main two reasons really. So the first thing I need to do, where to start, is I really need to review my niche and my ideal customer. Now I've got an idea of what I'm doing there already. And what I've done is I'm using ChatGPT to do quite a lot of this for me, because I know what I want to say and I know how I want to say it, but sometimes I just need a bit of help to put it into a format which is much easier to read and understand and maybe pops out at you a little bit more. I'm not a copywriter at the end of the day, as none of us probably are. So I think having that little bit of help does really make a huge difference. So I put into, I'll show you my website first and then you'll see what I mean. So I'm just going to go, okie dokie, I'm just popping in here, quick interruption, because I've realised when I've gone to edit my video, I haven't shared my screen. I did tell you it wasn't going to be perfect. So you know what I'm looking at on the next bit, I'm just going to screen share now. So let me get to that page and then go out and 3. Right, you should be able to see my screen now. So what you'll be looking at in a minute, or what I'm looking at when I'm talking to you, but you won't be able to see, is the Dog and I website. And I will be talking about this sort of copy in this area here, which will be changing because obviously it's not relevant at all at the moment. And there's also a pop-up that's going to come in a moment, which we will also be talking about as if by magic. This is the pop-up I'm talking about when I said I want everyone to know what I'm doing. But I'll leave it there so that you don't get a repeat of everything. So this picture here is really old. I've not touched my website since 2016. Well, I have touched it, but not a lot, since 2016, 2017. So it is quite dated, and I would not write any of this now how I've done here. But you can see here that my ideal customer, oh, let me just touch on this. I wanted to let people know that was shopping on the website why some products may be out of stock, because I'm changing the method that I make my soap from hot process to cold process, because it's a more efficient method. And also there'll be other changes going along the way. So I've popped a little pop-up on here through MailerLite, which tells everybody what's going on and why things might look a bit of a mess for a while. So I do recommend that if you're doing something similar. So here we go. My ethos really is about award-winning luxury plant-based dog grooming products to deal with mud magnets, pond paddlers and fox poo lovers for clean dogs and eco-conscious owners. So that is my niche customer really, which clearly is not going to be the case anymore. So I popped into ChatGPT a little bit about who I want to serve on a customer basis. So I said to them, my niche is going to be for dogs and owners, plus walkers, horse owners and general outdoor loving people who live life to the full and want to look after themselves with good quality products, but don't want to faff with anything fussy. They know what they need, why they need it, and they want to be able to grab, use and go, which is a little bit of a mouthful. So I really popped into ChatGPT, can you write this in a way that flows a bit better for my website? So I've asked it to write the copy for me really. And it has come back. In fact, let me change my screen so you can see. I'll let you share my screen. You can see what I'm doing. Hang on a second. I need to remember how to do it. Told you it wasn't going to be smooth. Okay, so hopefully that's screen sharing. So it's come back to me with this. Welcome to The Dog and I. We're all about making life easier for dog owners, walkers, horse lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. Our no-fuss dog grooming and human and skincare products, I'll adjust that, are designed for folks who want simplicity without sacrificing quality. With our carefully curated collection, you can pamper your four-legged friend and take care of yourself effortlessly. From practical grooming essentials to indulgent skincare treats, we've got you covered. Experience the joy of products that are straightforward, effective, and oh so delightful. Simplify your routine and enjoy the journey with us, which overall, I will tweak it, but overall I really liked that. It does exactly what it says on the tin. So that's the basics of my website copy done, which I will change all this bit here for. So that's my review niche and ideal customer done. I've ticked that one off already. My next thing on there was review my mission, vision and values. Now, you might not be familiar with mission, vision and values. It's something that I do teach in the SOAP suite. And so really, your mission, vision and values are really what your business is about, what you stand for, what's important to you, and how you're going to operate your business. Even as a small one-person band, it's really important to have this because it will help you make decisions on so many things later down the line. And I know it's quite difficult to maybe visualize that at the moment, but later down the line, you might really like the idea of a product and be so excited about the idea of making it, you won't really think about whether it fits in with your ideal customer or where you want your business to go. So let me put that in perspective. So my aim really is to make things like really lovely moisturising, body butters, obviously soap, lip balm, facial oil, things which are quite protective of the skin, which is perfect for those that spend a lot of time outdoors. I might see a product later down the line which is for something like, I'm just trying to think, let me think. I don't know, maybe some sort of fragrance balm, which is really lovely, easy to make, and I think, oh, that'd be great, I'll add that to my range. But if I go back to my mission, vision and values, would it fit in with them? And I'll just put that into perspective for you now. So, everyone in the SOAP suite, I give them a worksheet which covers all this kind of thing. It looks a bit, well, this is what it looks like, but it's all about getting you thinking, really. And I won't apologise for the fact this is quite a boring exercise, but once you've done it, and you can put your mission, vision and values on your website. You can just use it then forevermore unless things change, as they are for me now, in which case you can then refer back to them. So, my original mission was to provide discerning dog owners with high quality natural skincare and grooming products that are gentle on their pet's skin, free from harsh detergents or chemicals. We also strive to be kind to the planet with eco-friendly business practices such as our choice of packaging. So that's my mission statement. It's all done in the we context, which I wouldn't use now. That was just a lack of education really on my part at the time. So I needed to tweak that. This is now my current mission. So my mission is to deliver premium skin-friendly products to dogs, their owners and all those who wholeheartedly embrace an active outdoor lifestyle. I cater to individuals seeking hassle-free, top-quality goods that support their self-care journey. By providing gentle and high-quality products, I aim to offer a seamless grab, use and go experience for our customers. In my pursuit of excellence, I'm committed to prioritising the planet, incorporating eco-friendly business practices such as environmentally conscious packaging choices. Now, I think that sounds really good. It's absolutely spot on. I'll let you into a little secret. I didn't write it. To write this, I said to ChatGPT, this is my mission statement. Can you rewrite it so it flows better? And what I did was gave them a very rough version of this. In fact, you can probably see it here. Yeah, this is it here. And it's talking about faff and fussy, which isn't great. So I've asked them to rewrite it for me, and this is what's come out, which is perfect. I just think it sounds much more interesting and exciting and vibrant than the one I did. So again, ChatGPT, thank you. It's done that for me. So that's my mission. Now you can see now, if I was to provide that nice fragranced balm, does it really cater to my ideal customer? Probably not. It's not really indicative of an active outdoor lifestyle. I don't know about you. I don't know how many people put on perfume before they go for a dog walk or go out yomping across the moors or go for a ride on a horse. It's just not, it just doesn't fit the type of product with the type of customer that I'm trying to cater for. So that's probably not the best example, but it's just an example of how your mission will help you decide on things in the future. So I've also updated my vision statement, which was all about dog grooming and and obviously incorporating this now to include educating and learnings around benefits of using more natural skincare products. That's quite a good one for helping you with social media, because it kind of means that I can teach things on social media as well, which is quite useful rather than just trying to sell all the time. And then my values. Now, my values haven't changed too much. It's all around sustainable natural ingredients, transparency in education, animal welfare, customer satisfaction, and environmental responsibility. So I've really just tweaked that a little bit to show that it's for 4 paws or 2 legs, that I'm committed to education. That stays the same. Everything else stays the same. Really, really boring. As I say, I won't apologise for it because it will be so useful later down the line. So that was stage 1 of my Revamp Diaries. Probably one of the most boring bits, but it kind of gives you an idea of where I've started and the things that I've looked at before I get onto other things. And also, by having a list of things to do and in different steps, it makes me focus, because it would be so easy for me to start thinking, oh, what am I going to make? What products am I going to have? What am I going to do about packaging? When actually I don't need to be thinking about any of that now. I need to be thinking about what my focus is, who I'm focused on serving, and what my end game is, really, what I'm looking to achieve. So, yeah, that's stage 1. The next stage will be, I've got a little list of things to do somewhere. I'll come back to it very shortly. Where is it? Is it on there? Yes, here we go. So the next video will be about amending the copy on my website to reflect some of what I've talked about today, also including a coming soon, and also looking about probably looking about how I'm going to lay things out a little bit more on the website as well, and review branding and colours. So I'll try and do those in one video. And then that will probably be the most boring bits out of the way. So bear with me on this. It will get more interesting as we go on. But I just really want to be a good example of practicing what I preach, i.e. you've got to do the boring stuff to get to the good stuff, and it will pay off in the long run. So yeah, let me know what you think about that, and watch out for the next one.